This is inside your nose. What's the name of this bone right here?
Bone.
And this is the perpendicular plate of the ethmoid. And this is the crista galli through. What's the name of that sinus? What's the name of that sinus?
Sphenoidal.
Sphenoidal. Right? Now you'll have a maxillary sinus too. But let me go back to this one. Now we took out the plate in your nose, and what you have is the superior nasal concha and the middle nasal concha, which are part of the ethmoid. And what's this bone in the nose? Inferior nasal concha is a bone by itself. Okay, inferior nasal concha. This is where your sinuses drain. So your maxillary sinus is going to drain, so sometimes you're talking and all of a sudden that mucus will drop down through there. So they'll go in and ream those out sometimes, and all of a sudden you're talking to somebody and all of a sudden, boom, and take a lot of stuff.
What is that hole over there? What is that?
It's a hole up, it's a hole into the maxillary sinus, and I don't know the name of it. But it's going to be a foramen through. But all of these sinuses have to drain. And so, I usually have tremendous frontal sinus headaches. If you get a frontal sinus headache, make sure you get one that shrinks your membrane, because the pain in your nose and your frontal is because you have too much mucus pushing up against it. You don't need a headache cure. Right. What you need is to pull that mucin down and make it so it's not pushing against your nerves up in the frontal sinus. Now the reason you have all these sinuses is to lighten up your head. So if you see animals like gorillas and stuff, their heads are heavy.
So what would that look like on a drug label?
On a drug label?
Yeah, like if we want something.
I use Sudafed and stuff like that, but they stop me from buying those, 20 or 30 packages at a time.
What'd you tell them? Oh, I'm gonna share.